Donald Trump is promising to deport millions of undocumented immigrants once he takes office. It's even sparking fears among some people who are here legally, worried they too will be removed. Joining me now is immigration lawyer and CEO of Lincoln-Goldfinch Law, Kate Lincoln-Goldfinch. Thanks so much for joining us, Kate.
Thanks for having me on.
Kate, are you hearing concerns from immigrants who actually have legal status in this country? If so, what are they saying?
Absolutely. I'm talking to people who are naturalized U.S. citizens, people who are immigrants who have had citizen children born in the United States, people who have green cards. Everyone who is connected to immigration is concerned about what all of this means for them. And specifically to the citizens who have naturalized, they're worried that their status will be taken away or that birthright citizenship will be attacked.
Are there any legal steps that they can take in the meantime as they wait in this lame duck session?
I think everyone needs to get copies of their current documents. So it's a good idea to have a valid current passport, driver's license, green card, get all of the renewals done. And really, I think there isn't as much cause for concern with naturalized citizens who are confident in the method that they obtained their status. Really, what the Trump administration is threatening to do is create what's called a denaturalization unit, which comes through and looks at people who have gotten their status through means of fraud. So if someone maybe was in a fraudulent marriage or lied on an application and then later got their citizenship, the people in that category are the ones that probably should consult now with an immigration lawyer. Everything anyone says to us is confidential in a consultation, and we can really help that person comb through whether they actually face a risk of having their status reviewed or not, and if they do, what other options they have. But anyone else who just got their citizenship through regular means and they don't know of any fraud in their background, really in this moment shouldn't be worrying, in my opinion.
All right, and what grounds can naturalized immigrants who are here legally be removed in this situation?
Well, this denaturalization unit would use fraud as grounds. So they would go backwards and they would say, when we granted your work permit, your green card, your waiver, your citizenship, we didn't have the full story. We didn't know. And now that we have more information, we're going to go backwards and revoke the approval of your case. So that's why I say people who don't have fraud or surprises in their background really aren't at risk within this unit. Of course, it's not super clean. It doesn't mean that they're only ever going to catch people in the net who actually do have fraud. That's not the way that it really works. But in terms of preparing and planning, I think that only the people who know that there is something in there that they're worried about should be the ones who are taking action now and preparing. Everyone else should assume that everything is going to be fine with your status. Just make sure you have your certificate of citizenship and or a valid passport. Everybody should be getting a valid current passport. Even, I think, native-born U.S. citizens should be working on passport applications right now.
Yeah, one thing we know is that this mass deportation is going to impact millions of people living here in the United States, calling it home. Immigration lawyer Kate Lincoln-Goldfinch, thank you so much for that valuable information.
Thanks for having me on.